Hey folks, here at OS Reviews. You're watching our video first look and a quick review of the Inateck BH1105. These are a pair of 3.5mm in-ear style headphones, which offers a unique wood construction quality and sell on Amazon for sub $15, which is fairly inexpensive. However, it still faces relatively stiff competition from other low-cost wood in-ear headphones that offer similar styling and already superior sound. However, we're going to have to find out in this video whether or not we think that overall it's still a worthwhile buy. So here's what the packaging looks like. It's pretty small and packaged in a fairly attractive way if you're giving it as a gift. Opening it up, you see a bit more information about the specifications, including the frequency, the independence, 17 ohms, the sound pressure, along with the distortion rate, and the fact that the cable length is 1.2 meters long, which is very typical for these headphones. Otherwise, you also have a pair of silicone tips included to get a more custom and comfortable fit. They are in-ear style headphones, so they do a fairly snug fit into your ears and isolate a bit of sound despite not being active noise canceling. So taking a look at the design of the earphones first, what I like about these is the construction quality. Again, it's made out of wood, which makes it look far more expensive than it is, and wood is also a lot more lightweight than having the entire earphone being made out of metal. It's a little bit colder as well as being heavier on your ears, but there's still a few aluminum and metal accents here and there that makes it a bit more premium and long-lasting. So here's what the earphones look like. I feel like there could be a bit more of reinforcement from the arms leading out from the in-ear style headphones just to make the wire not bend or accidentally fry after prolonged usage, but all in all, not too bad. The cable here is again pretty good, even though it's not a flat ribbon wire design. It's a very generic, relatively slim cable, which means that it does have room to tangle and again maybe to get damaged in time. There is a aluminum splitter for the wire with the company's logo on it, and the other side just features a 3.5mm connection jack, which is also gold-plated for a supposedly superior sound quality and connection. Otherwise, it's very simple in the sense that there aren't any inline remote controls. You won't find an additional microphone on board, so sadly, all of those additional features you might want to use with a smartphone like iOS or Android aren't present here. This is just for music listening. When it comes to audio quality, these are actually better than I originally expected for the sub $15 price range. They do sound very good, actually. They have a clean overall sound, so if you're listening to pop music, even a bit of classical music, you can hear the differences between various instruments, and there's a lot of detail and clarity in here. They don't pack the loudest punch in terms of bass, so lower frequencies aren't the best. If you're listening to a ton of rock music, for instance, you're not going to be the most impressed with these, but for general listening, they actually do a good job. Now, one of the things that I did notice, because it's using a relatively small wire, it does move around quite a lot if you're running or jogging, and that does create a bit of a wire noise, so it's not completely silent. So something to keep in mind. Perhaps not the best pair of headphones to use when you're going to the gym or doing a lot of exercise or movement. But otherwise, it's pretty good. We had no issues as far as plugging into a number of different sources and testing it out here and there. Otherwise, higher frequencies, again, are very clean and crisp as well as natural sounding. Whether or not the wood here is just for decorative purposes or actually helps the sound quality, I would say that it does a little bit of both. And in this case, it definitely is a good value, I have to say, because compared to those, again, $25 pair of also wood in-ear headphones, the sound quality is very comparable, although the build quality is not quite as strong, but it still is fairly good. You can check out more details about these in our official written review, which is upcoming. But for now, this has been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews. This is the Inateck BH1105 wood in-ear style headphones.